that you're almost 7? Yes, Léon whispers. I'm sure. And you are familiar with the audition requirements? Yes, madame. Begin when you're ready. Very good, madame. I'll start with the Bach you requested, and I have chosen the Schubert for the second piece, if you please. As I said, begin when you're ready. Like his mother instructed him to, he plays the Bach with modern French pianism, wrists as high as possible, as if he is balancing a glass of water on each. It suits Bach, Léon thinks, for the music to feel like it might turn comic at any moment, like he's racing around trying to prevent something from spilling. When he finishes, there is no applause. There are only the professors scribbling in their books. One has closed hers, her pencil rolling on the floor. Léon doesn't know if that is a good sign or a bad sign. He suspects it is a bad one. He cracks his knuckles. It's a habit his mother has been trying to break. She doesn't notice, though, because one of the professors has worked his way back to kneel beside her. Madame, welcome to Paris. Do you have the means to pay for the conservatory? It is not cheap, and students do not become eligible for patronage until they are 17. My husband left us enough for now, Madame Delafosse says. By the time that money runs out, I'm sure we'll have found another way to pay for Léon's training. The professor glances at the stage, where Léon is busily wiping his sweaty palms on his pant legs. The boy almost begins the Schubert, but then remembers himself and waits for permission to start. He's far more worried about doing the wrong thing than hitting the wrong note. I do hope you and he will find a way to pay for his training, madame. My name is Antoine François Marmontel. I will do my best to make sure Léon is the toast of the season once he is ready for a patron. He hasn't finished his audition yet, Madame Delafosse says. No, he hasn't, Professor Marmontel says. His eyes fill with delight. I'll get back to my seat. As Marmontel returns to his post, he reassumes his professorial scowl. You may continue. Relieved, Léon brings his fingers back to the piano keys. Auditioning has made him nervous, and playing the piano is the only cure he knows for nerves. The Schubert Sonata in E-flat major does not call for glasses of water balanced on his wrists. Instead, he returns to the country road he'd been on that very morning, cicadas loud in his ears. Allegro moderato. He'd said goodbye to his sister and walked with his mother by the farmhouse where a red-haired boy lived. Félix, Léon's only friend, had gotten up as early as usual to walk the family horse, to limber her for the day of hard work ahead. Félix walked Clémentine in the dawn light through the weedy field to the road, waiting for Léon and his mother to arrive, then fell into step beside them. Andante molto. Félix said nothing. Félix and Léon usually said nothing together. That was something Léon loved about their friendship, that they could lie on their backs and twirl bits of grass and just be. Menuetto allegretto. Félix and Clémentine walked with the Delafosses through fields of sunburnt barley to the train stop outside of town, a patch of dirt carved out of fields and forest. A goodbye. Allegro moderato. Léon and his mother boarded. Léon pressed his face to the window of the train car as it began to chug toward Paris, looking back at the gentle old mare, at his best friend, at a hummock of red hair over a splash of freckles, at Félix's wave, cheerful and maybe wistful. The last burst of notes in the Schubert was a return to that splash of freckles. Professors could applaud sometimes. Léon didn't know about such things. 1. 1890. The mail slot rang out. Heavy paper thunked to the floor. Léon's sister, Charlotte, was nearest, seated sideways on the armchair, feet kicked high while she darned stockings. She rolled off the chair to the floor, bounded to her feet, and retrieved the envelope. It was a familiar green-blue. "It's here," she said. "Léon, it's here! The announcement thing! From the conservatory!" She'd already broken the wax seal before Léon fell through the dressing curtain, only half